of my life is in danger. I've received direct and indirect threats from certain departments. I don't want to take names. So including religious people and establishment, right? So this is why I try to not endanger my life. Yes, it's difficult. It's difficult that I cannot openly say into local England, into mosque. If I go mosque and they say, no, it's blasphemy, it's out of Islam, something like that, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't dare to say that because I know it. The mind says not only, the problem is the mindset, not only Pakistan has been corrupted by the political Islamist leaders, anywhere in the world. Western, if I can compare to UK is a situation more worse, the people in mindset, because they are educated Islamists rather than uneducated Islamists in Pakistan. They people, you might convince them, but here you cannot convince because they have different factors.
It's ideologues, the ideologues, right?
Yeah, they have a different factor because the thing is that Pakistani people are the poor people. They have grown up into, respecting, kissing feet of the mullahs, and whatever the mullahs say, they can't say. But in the UK, the people cannot. Right here is very hard to convince them that no, you are following political Islam. Right. Let me tell you one thing. Back in 20s, I was recruited by the LET. I was trained in Afghanistan by the LET. I was a very
Lashkar-e-Tayyabba, if you don't mind,
Lashkar-e-Tayyabba. Lashkar-e-Tayyabba, right, which is a Jamaat Dawa organization. As I was recruited from Sindh, and I went to Afghanistan. And because I wanted to be, because mindset was it was induced that I have to take a revenge from the Hindus. I have to take a revenge from the Indian army in a fight in Kashmir and to save my, Kashmiri Muslims. This is why it was induced in me. And I wasn't, went to Afghanistan and Pakistani, administered Kashmir, trained, my military trained in those areas. And suddenly, thanks God, I was a very educated person. I was not an illiterate person. I was always willing to research and everything. And there incident some happens that changed my mind. I left Afghanistan, back to Pakistan, and start arguing with those people that you are wrong, doing wrong. So after then, in 90s, end of 90, nearly starting before 9/11, I moved to UK, right? So I have seen this, how to manipulate the mindset in Pakistan. Right. And now, because I fully support Israeli stand against Hamas, against Hezbollah, against Islamic terrorist organizations, right? Again, and support Indian Army's stand against terrorists in Kashmir, right? And Israeli Army's action against terrorists in Israel. So yes, I've received a great amount of threats, live threats to me, my family. This is why where I live in the UK, I do not expose anyone where I live it. It's still living in the UK, serving 7 years in the London police force, right? Yes, I was a police officer in London 7 years, right? And it's been a few years, I just changed my career. So no, it's not easy.